Bean with the Fayette Front Page, and I am on the set of Menopause The Musical here at the 14th Street Playhouse in Atlanta. I'm on the stage here with the production stage manager, Donald Squires. Donald, you're the production stage manager for the Playhouse, or do you travel with the musicals?
I travel with the show.
Okay.
I've been here since it opened the second run in March.
Okay. Okay.
And I've done it all over the country, and I've done it in Cleveland, Seattle, New Haven, Connecticut, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Now, I'm going to ask you some more about that in a
Okay.
minute. So, Donald, what does a production stage manager do?
Well, the production stage manager, in essence, takes over for the director after the show opens. The director is responsible, of course, for staging the show, putting it together in the way his vision. And when he leaves, my job is to make sure that that vision stays correct. I watch the choreography, make sure it's in place all the time. If there's any problems with that, I give the note to what we call the dance captain, who's one of the members of the cast. And she knows all of the choreography in and out, everybody's parts, and she can come in and fix all the choreography and things like that. I can tell the musical director if something needs work. Also make sure everybody's moving in the right places, everybody's saying the right words, everybody just basically keeps up the performance so that it looks as fresh a year later as it did the night it opened. I also make sure everybody's in place. I make sure everybody's here. I make sure that the show starts when it's supposed to, that everybody knows when it's starting. I give them what's called a call. I say a half-hour call. Then you go to the rehearsal in 15 minutes and 5 minutes, and then they know when to come up. And then I do what's called running the show, which is you follow along. Every time you see everything you see happen on the stage, there's a cue involved. Such every time you see the lights change, I tell who's ever running the light board, that's a cue, go. And everything is a number. All the light cues have numbers, and I basically say light cue number 2, stand by, light cue 2, go. And so that goes. And same with sound. Sometimes if there's a track involved, you tell them sound cue, go. Same with spotlight. It's sometimes you even talk to the people backstage with sets. But it's like a big machine. The play is like a big machine. And there's gears everywhere, and all the gears turn. And they basically turn the same way every night. And it's my job to make sure that those gears turn correct.
How many people are you managing?
4 actors, generally 2 understudies. The crew members differ in every city. In this case, there's 2 crew members backstage.
They're like moving the props around?
Yes, and they set up the show beforehand. They take care of the costumes. They keep everything in order backstage. Okay. And there's a sound technician who gets the mics ready, and she's got a very tough job. She makes sure there's never any feedback. She constantly adjusts levels between the band and the singers and basically the audience. And we have monitors on the sides over here that, it's all a very delicate balance with sound. Sound is very difficult. People don't realize, because if the sound hits their mic, there's feedback, so you got to make sure that the actors have to hear themselves. If you notice on American Idol, if you've been watching American Idol this year, there's talk of, if you can see them, there's monitors. They wear their monitors in their ears.
What are they hearing?
Music.
Okay.
And it's probably their voices too. Because I think with American Idol, they have the bigger audience and a lot more people screaming, so I think they had a problem this year where they couldn't hear themselves. So in order for you to hear yourself, you have what's called a monitor. Ours are over the side. When you go to a rock concert, you see them, they're generally in front, and they sit and they face, and you can hear different things. And the sound person adjusts the different levels and the different things that come out. But it's a very delicate balance, and it's a very difficult job. We have a great sound.
Now, how long have you been doing this?
Stage managing? I've been doing Menopause for 4 years. I stage managed a murder mystery company for 3 years before that. Then in New York City, I stage managed 2 shows. I'm also a director, but my first love is acting. I'm also an actor. I'm a trained actor.
Okay.
So
I was beginning to think you had to have some acting experience in order to be able to manage other actors.
Some do, some don't. It depends. There's a lot of stage managers. That's all they do is stage manage. It's a very difficult job. There's a lot of things you have to be able to juggle. You have to juggle art. You have to juggle personalities. You have to be good with communication. You have to be good with organization, with time management, things like that. There's a lot involved. And there are a lot of stage managers who never act. It's funny, we're in the same union though. We're Actors Equity. Stage managers are in the equity union also. But you'd be surprised. I think there's probably more stage managers who that's all they do.
Is there actually a school for stage managers, or is it all on-the-job training?
It's a very, actually, you know what? There's a new field out there. Colleges are beginning to offer degrees in stage managing. It's a relatively new field, but as far as degrees go,
Right.
you know, but more and more colleges are offering that now because there's a huge demand.
Is there a demand?
Yeah, it's hard to find a good stage manager.
Well, that's good for the young people to know that
Yes.
there's job opportunities if they're interested in that sort of thing.
Absolutely,
That is
absolutely,
very-
and it's a very responsible job, and it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, and it has allowed me to. This particular job has allowed me to travel all over. I've seen the country and things I'd never seen, and it's taken me out of the country.